Gemora, so it's mamish a Siyum v'shaito, a Siyum at the right time, because Lauren here is going to be on his way tomorrow morning, so he was.
He'll have to do Yevamos on his own.
We'll see how to do. Okay, so we're here.
It's also Tu B'Shvat, right? You have to remember that. It's also very special.
Here in Samanafshi, with the Siyum of Masechet Sanhedrin, Ezrat Hashem, with Hashem's help. There's the Kuf Yud Gimel on the base. We got up to the two dots over here before the end. The Gemora brings the pasuk from the Mishnah. It's on the parsha of Ir Nidachas. It's the last parsha of Sanhedrin, a city which unfortunately in Eretz Yisrael Jews were persuaded to be Oved Avodah Zarah, to serve idol worship. And we're talking about the cherem, the ban on all the property, lo yidbak, and the Jews are supposed to execute the din on this Ir Nidachas, this condemned city. And in the course of doing so, the pasuk says, "Lo yidbak b'yadcha me'uma min ha'cherem." Don't have sticky fingers, and say, "Well, look, in any case, it's going to be destroyed, so I may as well." What's such a chaval, a waste to all this property is going to be destroyed? I'll use it. I'll even do a mitzvah with it. No sticky hands. No sticky hands, because the pasuk says, I don't have the rest of the pasuk in this Gemora, but maybe in this Gemora it brings the Torah or Shalim, Baruch Hashem. Lo yidbak b'yodcha me'uma min ha'cherem leman. Why? Leman yashuv Hashem mecharon apo. So that Hashem should go away from his anger and his wrath. Anger and wrath against the people that did Avodah Zarah, no? Who's the anger and the wrath directed at over here? Says the Gemora, Kol Zman Sherishoyim Ba'olam, Haron Af Ba'olam. Because as long, we see from the pasuk, as long as the Haron Af is Ba'olam, the Rishoyim are Ba'olam, the evildoers, so too is Hashem's anger. Lo Aleinu. Ask the Gemora, Man Rishoyim. Which Rishoyim are we talking about over here? What do you say? The ones that did Avodah Zarah.
Oh, come on.
One of the three Gimel Chamuras, the three cardinal sins. No,
They're gone.
they're gone.
So it's
We already gone. They already did it. Okay. Amar Rav Yosef Ganvei, the Ganovim. Where's the Gan? Which Ganovim? The ones that violated the cherem. The cherem says, destroy all the property, and he said he's gonna use it. He's gonna do a mitzvah with it. Ganav. That's the Russia that the pasuk is talking about, according to Rabbi Yosef, and that's why the Haron Av continues. He's supposed to he's executing the din against the Ir Nidachas. But if he has sticky fingers, he's together with the Rishoyim of the Ir Nidachas. The Haron Av remains in the Olam. Haflu Afela. Tan Rabbanan, Rasha Bola Olam, Haron Bola Olam. Shenemar, Babo Rasha, as pasuk in Mishlei, Rasha Gamboz, Yam Kalon, Cherpa Rasha. Rasha Abed Mina Olam. What happens if the Rishoyim are perished from the world? Is that a good thing? The pasuk says, Tova Bola Olam. Tova comes in its wake. Shenemar, Abed Rishoyim Rina. Tzadik nifter mina olam, ra boila olam. Tzadik is nifter from the world, ra boila olam. Evil descends upon the world. Shenemar, tzadik ovad ve'ein ish, sama liboy, sama leib, v'anshei chesed ne'esofim, ve'ein mevin. Ve'ein mevin, ki mipnei hara, nesaf hatzadik. Why did Hashem take away the tzadik before the evil descends? Rashi says in Tainus, Because if the tzaddik is going to still be around, he's going to daven for the rachamim of all these Rishayim. And Hashem's going to listen to his tefillas. So there's no Eitzah. So Hashem has to take away the tzaddik. And he's not able to defend all the Rishayim. And when the tzaddik is taken away, so then there's no tefillas, there's no schus of the tzaddik. So Hashem does the evil, executes the evil. Lo olim. Tzaddik bola olam, toiva bola olam. When a tzaddik comes into the world, then toiva comes into the world. Shneimar, zeh yenachamenu v'masenu v'nitzbon yadeinu. Who's the pasuk talking about? Noah. Pasuk's talking about Noah, right? One of the Meforshim asked the question over here, just to be Messiah with this idea. I understand that when the tzaddik comes to the olam, so he's able to magain, he's able to protect against Hashem's judgment and against all the Rishoyim. But where does it say that Tov is coming to the olam? Just there won't be any more evil done with the Rishoyim. So one of the Meforshim, I forget who it is, he says a wonderful thing. He says, Hashem's chesed and Hashem's tov is a constant. It's a constant flow. Every second, every day, every month, it's constant. Tremendous tov comes into the world. The Rishoyim, they're not fitting for the tov, so it's taken away a little bit. But when the tzaddik comes, so the evil disappears, and Memela the tov comes. That's where the tov comes. It comes by itself. It comes because that's the way Hashem does it. Everything Hashem is doing is good. Okay, David, Hadron.
Hadron alach Masechet Sanhedrin Alan Datan alach Masechet Hadron Sanhedrin Datan Alan Tamas La Mincha Masechet Sanhedrin You need to say Mincha
Lord, it's Nashim Minon, Loba Amladei, Loba Amladasi.
Even some of the
Halo, Hayam Seino, Shetei, Tawas, Seino, Mazeh, Mono, Nabo, Kanida Bar Papa, Rami Bar Papa, Nachman Bar Papa, Achai Bar Papa, Abu Mori Bar Papa, Rafin Bar Papa, Rafish Bar Papa, Sorfa Bar Papa, Ada Bar Papa, Oro Bar Papa, Revna, Adonai, Esu, Beis Rasha, Befilo, Ubefifli Ois, Amcha, Beis Yisrael, B'nei Yeh Kulanu, Nachnu, B'tzetze Elu, B'tzetze, Amcha, Beis Yisrael, Kulanu, Yoy Shnecha, Toim Beis Rasha, Yoivait, Kapteini, Tzvoisecha, Ki Lo'elam Hili, Ki Hili Tomim, B'Kecha, L'man Lo'Ivosh, Olam lo yishkach pikudecha, ki bom hisani. Baruch atah Adonai, lamdeni hukecha. Amen, 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 shalom ed. Od v'naku lo, v'nach Adonai Eloheinu, v'Eloheinu, shesamta Eloheinu, yoshvei beis hamidrash, v'lo yisamta Eloheinu v'yoshvei ranos. Shanu mashkinim v'hem mashkinim. Anu mashkinim v'divei Torah, v'hem mashkinim v'dvar v'teilim. Anu amelim v'hem amelim. Anu amelim makabim skar. V'hem amelim v'hem makabim skar. Anu ratzim v'hem ratzim. Anu ratzim v'chayim v'abah. V'hem ratzim v'hem shachas. Shnema v'yakah v'lehim v'leim v'hem shachas. Anshe damu v'mirma lo yachasu yamehem v'yani evtak bah. He was so well for Nacha V'Nacha V'Noy Elohai Hashem Shazatani Sanhedrin Kein Tazrenim, Laskil, Sektos, Sporim HaKevim, Ulasaimon, Lilmod, Ulameh, Lishmor, Velastos, Ulakayim, Kol, Dibes, Almon, to the Sefer Ahava, Uskuz, Kol, Tanoim, Uroim, Samidim, Chachamim, Yamodli, Ulzari, Shalom, Yitor, Timosh, HaTorah, Mipi, Umipizari, Zerazari, Adolam, V'tizkayim Bi, V'salefkot, Tante, Oscha, V'shirchacha, Tishmor, Nech, Kisois, His, Tisi, Necha, Kidi, Yirbu, Necha, Yosifu, Lachash, Nos Chayim, Orach, Yomim, Yamina, V'smoila, Moshe, V'chavoim, Adonai, Oz, Le'avoy, Tein, Adonai, Devorech, V'samoy, V'ashaloim. Iskadesh, Shmei Rabo, Amor, V'mosi, V'shavlo, V'achayo, V'sayo, V'askol, V'chaye Almo, V'vnei Karta, V'yushalayim, V'shachleel, Hecholei, V'gavol, V'mekar, V'chona, V'uvra, V'ara, V'askol, V'chona, V'shmaya, V'asrei, V'yamlich, Kutshadruhu, V'kamafuse, V'korei, V'chayikoi, V'uyom, V'choin, ובחיינו בבית ישראל, הגדול ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. ישתבח, ישפעד, ישלומם, ישנשא, ישגב, ישלב, ישלוש, שני קודשו, ויגבולו. אלוה כבוד המוסר ושיר עושה, תוש בבשר ונרחם עושה. אמירון מלעלמו, ואמרו אמן. הישראל והרבנון ועל תלמידי הון ועל כל תלמידי סמידי הון ועל כל מאן דעסקין גאורייסא דיבר השר קדישא הדין ודיבר כל השר ויסר יהי להון ולהון שלום רבו חינו וכיסו ורחמים וחנינו ריחים מזונים וריחי קוקונו מקודו מבוהון ונשמעו אמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבו וישמעו וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל אמרו אמן. ויעשה שלום במלחמה ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל אמרו אמן.
I want to say just a few words before we eat. It's a number of people to thank. First of all, that were able to be here and well to finish this. Is Rav Behrman for wisdom to start the yeshiva. And especially Rob Levitt. This is our second Siyum together. We've been really 3 o'clock twins upstairs, and I have learned so much from him. And when he goes to the state to raise money for the yeshiva, we learn over the phone. So it's, and special thanks because through the newsletter, and look what happened for Feibelin. We were the Zoche to have a Chavruta. There's a wonderful Chavruta for this, and we miss him, and we look forward to him coming back.
And all of his friends.
Amen.
Amen. The other thing I'll say real quickly, if anybody has left with any doubts about the difference between Agadata and Halacha, this is you could learn Sanhedrin. I mean, Sanhedrin's law, you think there's all the law. There's so much Agadata in there that it's hard to believe. But it's been great. So let's all eat. Thank you all
And
for
we want to
coming.
thank you and Rabbi Levitt for teaching us that one should have a real thirst for Torah. You are the embodiment of Tzamanakshi because you're constantly trying harder and harder every shiur and even an extra shiur and even more that we don't know about. And I know a little bit about that with Zevi, etc. And we really do thank you for carrying the torch and giving us a little bit of jealousy, which is permissible, because as Kina Sofrim Tar B'Chachma, that if we have a little bit of jealousy that you guys are making more siyumim than we are, well, there's an easy answer. Let's try to learn as much as David and Reuven and add a little bit more learning to our day, and we could maybe have the same hatzlacha to the Messiah, hopefully the hard Masechtas which you've chosen, and even some of the ones that are considered easier, and become true Talmidei Chachamim in the tradition of our forefathers. Thank you very much for showing us that. We always have the koach and the health and the happiness and the wisdom to continue. And thank you for all of your help with the yeshiva. It goes without saying, but it doesn't.
David, doesn't go without saying. I also want to say it's been tremendous learning with David for these many years. David, you know how many years we've been learning together?
I think I've been here 8 years. I think we've been learning like 6, 7 years together.
When did we start? Right. When did we start this new Masechta?
Oh, this one.
I have it written down in my Gemora. We started learning. It was Tevis of Tufshin Ayin Hey.
3 years.
So it took us Tufshin Ayin Hey, Vav, Zion, and now it's over 3 years.
Good.
And
We learned this Masechta.
and
Two
was
before
3.5 years.
was even more than that.
3.5 years.
How long Yavamas is going to be?
Probably even more.
I have
than
no
that.
idea.
It's just,
My hat is off to you. You're the Talmid of the Yeshiva Bezrat Hashem, Boker, B'Tzarayim. That's the Talmid that's brought, and we've done tremendous, and we thank you very much for your for all of your efforts in being the pillar of the Yeshiva, and it's Hashem should just bless you that we continue and continue and continue. Li'ayin hara.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for doing it on Tu B'Shvat, that we can actually eat, and it's a double mitzvah.
Oh.
Where's that food, by the way?
There's a new one.